Welcome, everyone, to the Collecting News, your number one source for this week in collecting. And with me, as always, breaking this stuff down is my hetero life mate, my man, Seth. What is going on, Seth? How are you?
I'm good, man. But just once,
Yes.
I would like to try to do like a serious opening where like you're sitting there like this now and be like, "Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Collecting News. I'm Brian Gumble."
We could try that, but I don't know that we get through it.
No, I know.
I smile too much, and then, you just start with the different jokes. So,
What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Collecting News. We've got some good stuff lined up for you tonight.
Yes,
ready
we
to
do.
have some fun. And we've got a special guest joining us this evening.
yes, we do.
So,
we got a lot of good stuff for you.
Yeah, we got some works in this stuff. Yeah.
First up, we got some rumors from Lego, some almost confirmed rumors, maybe, but it's still a rumor. We got rumors for Hot Toys. We got some announcements of other items that have been released recently. But most importantly today, we have an interview with Johnny from Queen Studios, and he's going to be here hopefully in the next 45 minutes or so. And we'll get on with that interview talking about the China Joy show that they are going to be going to this coming Friday. Recent teases. There was a Joker statue that was teased recently, and the release of their the Batman Who Laughs on Throne statue. So and plus a lot more. We're going to be looking at a lot more stuff. So that's going to be cool. It's going to be coming up at the latter part of the show, but we're going to get into the news here at the beginning. So before we break all that stuff down, Seth, how we do a roll call, bro?
Well, this is what's happening in your neck of the woods. So we got about 64 people watching right now, and we got about 28 thumbs up. Guys, as you're coming in, please make sure you smash that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to do so. And let's see what's rocking and a-rolling in the Chizat. We got Thomas Roan, we got Cisco Deer, we got our man Christian, Collect and Conquer, we got Not Very Good Geek, we got Jay's Funko Favorite, we got Edwin Diaz, we got Jason, we got WTF Juan, so that Voltron. Oh, don't worry, we're getting to that.
Oh, yeah.
We got our man Lazy Lover. We got Ronaldo, we got Youssef, we got Figure Kong, we got, chat just jumped on me. We got Jedi Shizzle, we got G-Force, we got Ryan, we got Rogue Empire, we got DCJRST10, we got Borg Cube, one of two, we got Turbo Man. Hey, where's Booster? We got Passion for Art, we got Thor 2941, we got Frankie in the house. What up,
What's
Frankie?
up, man?
We got Right Guy 75, we got J-Rod, Love Me Some Queen Studios. We got Scott Berry, we got our boy Josh McCoy, who we met at Tampa. What's up, Josh?
What's up, man?
We got Mr. 22. We got our man Jeff with Slap Happy
Toys.
Slap Happy. Jeff's already starting the teasing.
The teasing for the con.
Yeah,
he's going to be at the Tampa con. That's coming
he's going
up,
to be
right?
at the Tampa con, and he's also going to be at MegaCon. And he already started teasing all the stuff that he's bringing. Damn you,
Jeff, man. Tell me you got more clones, bro. I just dropped the first video for Bakara today. So tell me you got more clones, bro. Please.
Jeff, please slow it down. Our wallets cannot take this.
No. Keep bringing them on to me. Keep bringing them on.
we got KD. What's going on? We got Mark Stewart. We got Terrell. We got Mando Collectibles. We got Trash Your Mama TV. We got McButter Golem. We got the greatest name on YouTube alive, King Dingaling. We got Jason M. We got Big Mo Collectibles. What's going on? We got Jose Martinez. We got Jeremy Schutz. We got Chizzy Mac. We got OMFG Rick. Let's see. We got Joe's in the house, Mojo Collectibles,
Mojo.
And we are all caught up.
Yeah, man.
So
lots of stuff, man. Lots of stuff to talk about this week.
There is a lot of stuff to talk about. We didn't think it was funny. It was funny though because we were joking earlier today, like, we don't think we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about.
No. Yeah, they're all caught up on us.
And then, lo and behold,
because last week was such an explosion, right? I mean, we had
it was
so
all
many
the con stuff.
Yeah, so much stuff going on. We had to do 3 different Collecting News episodes, actually. Between the Monday, Wednesday, and then the Geek Show, sort of. So yeah, and we still have some of the Sideshow Con, leftovers that were shot off over the weekend that we missed on the Queen Studios.
Yeah, we got the
on the Geek Show.
Yeah.
So lots of stuff.
Yeah, we got the leftovers that nobody wanted.
No, I wouldn't say that. There actually was some awesome stuff that was revealed over the weekend. So, but first up, let's talk about some rumors.
Rumors.
Yes, rumors. Rumors are good. People like rumors.
Secrets are no fun. Secrets are for everyone.
All right. So first up, We all have been hearing about the rumor on the Lego UCS AT-AT that's going to be coming out. The AT-AT. This is going to be one big mother. But today, there's a rumor now that they actually have an official date, a price, and a parts count for this set. So found this over here at Brick Fanatics. You guys can go to the website and read the whole article. But basically, it says that the release date is supposed to be November 26th, and it's going to consist of 6,782 pieces and cost $799.99.
Damn! God damn!
So I already knew that it was going to be, or I already heard the rumors about it possibly coming out for Black Friday, but they didn't actually give an exact date, you know. And considering that the Republic gunship is coming out this weekend, this Sunday. You know.
I like how convenient. I like how convenient the date is around the holiday time.
It's perfect for me.
Yeah.
It's right around my birthday, so now I just need to start acquiring, coupons and stuff for my birthday.
Not even that. You just start dropping. You just start dropping hints to the missus. Hey, I kind of saw this, and I thought it was kind of cool. What do you think? Oh, that's nice. And you just bring
that's what she's gonna say.
you just bring it up periodically, and eventually it's like planting a seed, and then eventually that seed grows into a plant.
Jason's like, I wonder what George is getting for Christmas. No, sir. That's going to be either for my birthday or for Thanksgiving, which fall around the same date sometimes. I'm not even sure if it falls on the date today.
Nice.
How much for the AT-AT? How much for the AT-AT that is only legs? You can get the legs for like, $100, man. $200.
Crazy.
So that's awesome though. I actually hope that comes out around that time. So give me a little time to save up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna need to.
$700 is a killer, man. That's more than the Coliseum.
Well, yeah, it's priced about the same as the
Star Destroyer?
Millennium Falcon. The Falcon actually, the Millennium Falcon I think was priced around there. I think it was like $800 for that one too.
Did they say what the height of this thing's gonna be?
Nope, none of that's been revealed yet.
I mean, you got to figure it's almost 7,000 pieces. That thing's probably gonna be at least 2 to 3 feet tall. I'm
thinking like 2 feet. Maybe, no, actually the smaller one I think is closer to 2 feet. So, it's probably going to be closer to 3.
Yeah, the thing's probably going to be 3 feet tall, dude. The thing's going to be massive.
That's perfect. I like that. I want it to be big.
I know. That is your thing. You do like big things.
Yeah, I got a size complex. Terrell Reese says, this should be a HasLab Kickstarter, 1/12 scale. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of cool if they did that. I'd be down for that.
Well, Lego's its own thing, so I mean, they would have to do a Lego Kickstarter for that.
No, he's saying that HasLab should make an AT-AT as a HasLab Kickstarter. That's what he's saying.
That would be interesting. But I don't think the AT-AT could. I mean, if they did that thing would have to be pretty big.
Yeah.
For them to have to create a HasLab for that. So you're probably thinking something that's like 3-4 feet tall.
3 feet tall, I imagine.
Yeah. Because, well, not really. Because Galactus is almost 3 feet tall,
and the katana was like 5 feet long or 4.5 feet long, I think, something like that. That thing was pretty big too. So, all right. So that's the first rumor. The second rumor is that I heard that Hot Toys is possibly going to be doing finally bringing up for pre-order the Cyborg figure. I know you're not a big.
Oh for the Justice League. Well, because there was licensing issues with that because of the I guess I don't know if the guy didn't want to give up his likeness rights.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of what was holding everything up. So
really.
So it could be it could be that he's like, fine, you guys can have it. I need the money. you know how it is when people hit rock bottom. They need the coin.
I wouldn't say that he hit it rock bottom. The guy's a pretty good actor, actually.
Have you seen him in anything since?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the movies. I know the movies, but I can't think of the name right now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I can't think of it at the moment, but still. I mean, it's too bad you got rid of the rest of your Justice League figures. Like to see your thoughts on it.
You know what? DC is not really my, not really my jam. Unfortunately, I'm more of a Marvel guy. So it's
I hear you. But for a while there, I thought you were swinging that way, man. You were all over that.
I liked them. The only one that I refused to buy was the Wonder Woman because of the doll hair. If it had sculpted hair, it probably would have been in the collector. But in the collection.
Then again, you have Black Widow with real
sculpted hair. No, Black Widow has sculpted hair.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
You're referring to Pepper.
Pepper Potts. Yes,
okay.
Pepper.
So again, as clarification, Pepper was bought on a dare.
Okay. You still got it.
So. Lazy saying Cyborg's going to be made out of plastic, from what I heard.
Really?
Yeah. Because no, because that's what Ultron was. Ultron was made out of plastic.
Okay.
And again,
but the Iron Man figures have been die cast. Right?
Well, but not all the parts are die cast. So
right.
Well,
so if you are a Justice League collector, just be prepared because it could be coming.
The Justice League.
The Just Us.
The Justice League.
I love that part of that movie. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
The Just Us League. All right. So also today we got our first look at the latest Marvel Legends figures that are coming out.
So yeah, they had a Pulse. Yeah, they had a Marvel Legends Pulse live stream today, and they released the What If figures, which I think the Build-A-Figure is awesome. That it's the Watcher. I think that's really. I think that's really sweet. It's cool because we obviously we get the the T'Challa Star-Lord. Right. We get Peggy Carter if she was Captain America.
I like that.
We get the Doctor Strange Supreme. The one character that I'm confused out of everybody with is the Spider-Man. It says Zombie Hunter Spider-Man.
Yeah, so he's a zombie hunter.
But why?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Well,
it's a what if?
What if?
What if?
What if? Now the one figure that actually honestly really confuses me about the whole thing is Sylvie, because Sylvie has nothing to do with this. Sylvie is from the Loki show, so I'm wondering if they just decided to throw her in there as a filler.
Sylvie. I don't see her on this list.
She's right in the pic.
Oh yeah, right there. My bad. I didn't see that. Yeah, my bad. Didn't catch that.
Yeah, so
I was too busy paying attention to all the other figures. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why not put
so she's from the Disney Plus. She should be in a Disney Plus wave. Why are you going to throw her in a What If wave? It has really nothing to do with it. Yeah. So, I mean, again, I
don't understand that. Why would they do something like that? It's because
again, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, again, I'm probably will be buying this wave just for the Build-A-Figure of the Watcher, because they haven't put a Watcher out in like a hot minute. Yeah. So
how big do you think the Watcher is going to be?
Oh, it's 12 scale.
12 scale?
Yeah, okay. The Build-A-Figures are always 12 scale unless it's unless it's a larger character.
But is he going to be like the size of like the 12 scale Hulk, or is he like
No, he'll be like the figures in the packaging. You're just a regular 12 scale figure.
Okay. It kind of cool to be bigger.
Yeah. And then they got more from the retro series that they do with the old Toy Biz packaging. We got Tigra. And then we got Binary, which is
Marvel's Binary.
If you're in Canada, it's EB Games. If you're in America, good old Walgreens.
EB Games, man.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go to Canada just to experience my old favorite stores,
Yeah, I know,
EB
right?
Games,
Toys R Us. Yep.
And
then we got which to me this is kind of weird that they're releasing a
late.
So no, it's not very late. So here's the kicker with this. So when they released the Spider-Man Homecoming wave, just like they did with the Disney Plus wave for Captain America as he used Falcon, they did a Build-A-Figure wave, and Vulture was a figure in that wave, but the wings were the Build-A-Figure.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So now they're just re-releasing this as like a deluxe figure.
Okay.
Which again, why are you re-releasing something that you've already done?
Right.
So,
does it look identical to the original?
Oh yeah.
Any improvements?
Oh no. It looks almost identical. There might be like one or two different accessories, but that's about it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm seeing in the chat somebody saw a Wrecker Black Series figure for $40. Yeah. That's how much I think cost?
Yeah, I saw a Wrecker Black Series at Target for $40.
Wow, that's gone up.
Yeah. This thing is awesome, though.
That is awesome.
Hydra Stomper.
Yeah. So why didn't they make the Hydra Stomper part of the
that would have made sense too? But I believe the Watcher is in the What If series.
This is the What If. That's what I'm saying.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. But the Witcher's not a known.
Watcher.
The Watcher, though. I keep saying the Witcher. I don't know, because maybe I was at Target earlier and I was like scrolling through like always. Hey guys, here's the Witcher. You know, we got the McFarlane.
Yeah, not that guy.
Yeah. So, but no, I mean, honestly, like I like this as a separate figure on its own.
Really, not part of the watch at all.
No, I like this as a separate piece. So, you know, it is part of that line, but it has no build the figures with it. It's its own thing. So
okay, yeah, that's cool.
Again, this figure and the What If wave goes up for tomorrow on their website for pre-order at 1 p.m. on Hasbro Pulse.
Dope.
So now this is something that they do quite a bit of with like the AIM soldiers and some of the Hydra soldiers. They sell them in these little boxes, and these basically they give you. This is how people army build for their collection.
Right.
So they have the hand ninja. You could buy these. I think they're like 20. I think they're like $20 a piece on Hasbro's website, and there's no limit to how many of these things you could buy because they know people army build with these. So
okay, that's cool. All right. Also, we got a first look at the Ghostbusters Afterlife, right?
Yeah. Afterlife. So they announced this the other day. Again, another disappointment because again, you're releasing stuff from a movie you're releasing images of things from a movie that's not even out yet. Again, which is frustrating. So obviously, if you guys have watched the trailer already, which I'm sure mostly everyone hasn't, and if you haven't yet, you need to get out from that rock that you're living under and go watch that trailer. So basically, at the end of the trailer, you hear Ray's voice. So of course, there's Ray.
Yeah. Big question was if Bill Murray was going to be in.
And there's Winston Zedmore or Ernie Hudson, right. And then there's obviously Bill Murray as Peter Venkman. So again, it's just I hate that they do this stuff. You know, it's like I could see if they showed off Ray because you hear Ray's voice at the end of the trailer.
Right.
So you know he's going to be in it for sure. But you don't know about the two other guys. So why not keep that as a secret?
True.
And then, of course, I don't know, what is it? Is that the Zool or Gozer?
Could be one of the other. One of the two.
Yeah.
He was in the trailer.
Yeah, he was chasing Paul Rudd out of the Walmart.
Yeah.
So see, that's what they're gonna do now. They're gonna start putting Zools in the Walmart to chase me out of there when I start cursing them out. So,
but I wonder if that's just more of like an homage to the first movie than an actual.
No. This is gonna be this thing. We saw this in the trailer, and both of us were speculating earlier that, basically that they moved the containment unit out of New York and they put it in that farm.
Right. But what I'm saying is that I don't think that this is going to be the major bad guy of the movie. Is what I'm saying.
No, I think the bad guy is going to be whatever all the stuff that breaks out of the containment unit. I don't think there's going to be one singled out character. It's basically going to be them probably going around trying to get everything back in the containment unit. So,
Kim, so good day and good morning, MCE from Perth, Washington, I guess.
Yeah.
Can you please give me your best Australian accent for saying we don't put shrimp on the barbecue?
We don't put shrimp on the barbecue, mate.
Well, that was pretty bad.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
That sounds a little better. Rogue, yes, there's a trailer that dropped this past week, actually 2 days ago maybe, or yesterday. Who knows? I'm so busy lately. It's like all the days are like bleeding into each other now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had that question when I saw the trailer though. Is Bill Murray in it? And then I see it and I'm like, okay, he's there.
Yeah. So this is from that plasma that plasma series wave that they make. Okay. So the original ones that they put out were all peg warmers. So gotcha. it's
Hopefully the movie's good.
Listen, the movie needs to be good. This is the movie that we all need to wash the all-female one out of our mouths with. So, because that movie was just horrible.
Yeah, that really wasn't that good, was it?
And again, it had nothing to do with the women aspect of it. It was just a really bad movie.
Yeah, it got a bad story. I didn't really care for it too much. Yeah.
And Chris Hemsworth just kind of killed it for me.
Yeah, I like him. He's funny. He's probably the best thing about the whole movie, in my opinion. Anyway. If you're a fan of Lego, this weekend is going to be pretty big for all of us. We got the Republic gunship that drops this weekend. It's going to be on Sunday, August 1st. $350 for this guy. You have the light Imperial cruiser, and this one's going to be $159.99 that drops the same day. Woo! You got the Guardians of the Galaxy starship.
I need that.
And I'm pretty sure I figured you were going to get this.
Yeah, I need that.
$150 for this guy.
Can you zoom in the box? I wanted to see how many pieces it was.
It's 1,901 pieces.
Oh, so it's almost 2,000 pieces. That's not bad. And
so
cool! It comes with a bunch of bunch of little minifigures.
So you get
cool.
Rocket Raccoon, you get Star-Lord, Groot,
Mantis, Thor,
and
Drax. Sweet, but no Gamora. No Gamora.
Yeah. So that comes out. You also have the Bad Batch ship.
Yes. That
one's going to be coming out as well.
You know what kind of stinks about that is that they didn't put Omega in with that.
I'm not all that upset about that.
No.
I'm okay with it just being the Bad Batch. I mean, technically they got Crosshair in it, so this is probably Bad Batch pre the TV show, like maybe like the first episode.
Okay, I hear you.
So, and then you also have the Mandalorian Starfighter. Yeah. This one grew up to that day too, which this one comes with Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan.
And Gar Saxon, so that's going to be a cool one too. I kind of want to get this ship. The ones I'm excited about here is this ship and the Republic gunship. The most.
You're excited about taking ships?
Yep. I'm always excited about taking ships.
You mean I can take a ship right here?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Ship your pants wherever you want to. All right, so that's coming out. So
Frankie's starting shit. He's like, notice the box does not say Milano.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. It's all right. It says the Guardian ship.
Yeah. Well, the Milano, didn't it get destroyed?
It got destroyed, yeah. Didn't
it?
So, technically, it is just a regular starfighter. What's going on, Elijah? How you doing, man? All right. So, Legos. That's going to be the big thing this weekend. Lots of that stuff coming out. I'm sure there's even more than that, but those are the big ones that I'm aware of anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so all of last week, we had Sideshow Con reveals going on from Monday all the way to Sunday. We covered pretty much everything leading up to Friday. There is a couple of bleed over here for Friday's releases, but you have these reveals that came out. So you first have the Catwoman premium format figure.
Yeah.
First of all, I think this is probably one of the better Catwoman premium format figures out there. This thing looks amazing to me, in my opinion.
But she definitely has some good assets.
Yeah. It is kind of nuts that they're already reintroducing another one.
Yeah.
So, I understand that.
They're just saying that Catwoman gets you turned on. You can't front.
No, you can't. It's a good-looking Catwoman. They did a nice job on that statue.
Anthony, YouTube fan, well, that's a cat I wouldn't mind spending time with.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see the complete statue.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, they did a nice job. I just don't understand why they're reintroducing her already. I mean, as far as I know, not even the majority. Well, I don't know about the majority, but there are some people that still haven't received their original order that they paid for. Yeah, and they're already introducing another one. So that's pretty nuts.
Jesus.
You had the Black Widow, again, another re-release. But see what you say there, Seth? You're saying, oh my God, they're releasing another Catwoman. But here you're like, yes.
Because I like this one. I like this Black Widow more than the other one that got released, because the other one was just her leaning up against the thing with a gun. At least this one has a more dynamic pose to it, and I like the base, and I like the base a lot more with the bullets bouncing off, and the broken Hydra logo on there. It's more appealing to look at.
I agree, it's badass. I no doubt that I agree it's badass. This is also badass. So my thing is with all of this stuff here is that they're just reintroducing stuff without continuing the rest of the other characters. There's a lot of other Batman villains they could pick from, but they're reintroducing the Catwoman. There's a lot of other Avengers they could be making in quarter scale, but they keep bringing out.
It's very true.
Bringing out Captain America and Black Widow.
When was the last time they made a Hawkeye?
I don't know. A long time ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They haven't introduced.
They could throw out a Hawkeye,
a Vision, or a Hulk. Even though I know they do quite a bit of Hulks, but they haven't done a quarter scale Hulk in a while. So, I mean, they could have done that. You also had the Captain America premium format figure coming out Friday.
Yes.
And this thing looks dope, too. I agree. It looks badass.
That is being pre-ordered day one.
The funny thing about, like I said, all of this stuff, I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, man, but the Daniel Bell cap is pretty badass too. I'm like, but still, this stuff looks great.
You know what got me excited about this when I first saw it, but I know it's not true, is that it actually looks like the bullet dings on the shield light up.
Oh yeah, I know it's not true.
But it doesn't look like that. But
yeah,
kudos for whoever took that picture, because it looks like they light up. So,
all right, what would you like to see as an exclusive with this one?
I would like to see maybe a gun in the hand that's open, that's a fist, or maybe an unmasked Steve Rogers portrait, maybe an alternate portrait where part of the mask is torn.
That'd be cool.
I think
I could go for a shield without all the bullet things and stuff like that.
No, I like that. That's got to stay.
I think it's cool. I just think I could go for one or the other. That way you have an option if you want to display.
I think a torn mask would be kind of cool.
Yeah, a torn mask would be dope. I think it'd be pretty cool. But considering the rest of the suit's not torn, I don't know about that. And I don't like unmasked portraits because I'm like, hey, you're a superhero. You're fighting. Why wouldn't you have the mask on?
What's your secret identity?
Yeah. Thor's hammer, Jeff's saying. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but that doesn't go with that stat. That wouldn't go with that. Thor's listen, unfortunately right now Thor's hammer is synonymous with the movie one, even though I'm sure at some point in the comics he did pick up, Thor's hammer, but you don't I don't know. I don't think Thor's hammer would look right with that.
All right. Also dropping later last week was Doctor Doom's.
This was a disappointment in my mind.
I like the pose, man. The sculpt I think is fantastic. I just don't like the color of the cape and the outfit, which should be a little more bright.
I don't like the curtains. I don't like the thing in the back with the curtains and the drapes. I don't like that because it reminds me of something I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, I hear.
And
but then again, he has that kind of personality.
I get that, but and then to me, I would have liked to seen him in a more dynamic pose rather than him just standing there with his arms, crossed. So that again, like to me, like with his arm, I'm not saying it is a cool looking piece. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think that when you do a sculpt and you just put someone with their arms crossed, clearly there's not much thought into the designing of it.
All right, Jeff. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Take it easy.
Later, Jeff.
Yeah, I like it. I think that it, as a character that kind of brings out his personality. That's who Doctor Doom is. I don't know about him being dynamic or anything like that. I just feel like the color of the cape and the suit would be a little brighter, and I think that standard could get removed.
Yeah, we got not very good geek. Oh, that Doom was such a disappointment. Philip A is saying 780 is too much. Lazy is saying Doom's aight. Elijah P is saying I wish Doom had some green fire or was holding his gun. Scott saying I'm with Sethon, not a fan of this at all. Looks like Robin Hood on gear. Yeah. Should have been a different color, the item instead of the all brown texture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, that I agree. That's
What's up, Jem? What's up, Jem?
Hey, what's going on, Jem? All right, then we have this PCS Collectibles Grimlock.
Now that's a Bayformer. That is not Gen 1 Grimlock. Bayformer. That is definitely a Bayformer.
That's not a Bayformer. That's not what he looked like in the Bayformer movie. This thing's crazy though.
That's not Gen 1.
It's kind of, sort of. It's like a mix, I guess. I don't know exactly where it comes from, but this is the thing that's ridiculous about it.
Oh, that it should. Oh, that you get two of them. You get him in the Dino transformation, and then you get him as the actual Transformer. Okay, that looks a little better.
Really? I just think this looks ridiculous. It's so freaking tall.
Well, you're getting two characters in one statue.
I would have been fine with just the Dino.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the deluxe I heard, so I imagine it comes without it as well. But
Dan Blaster saying think it's based off the Cyberverse.
The Cyberverse.
Oh. And then Jem is saying the clear blue is showing the transformation.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I just that's ridiculously tall, and yeah, tall.
Well, Jem was there. Jem, how tall was that piece?
I mean, I saw the people standing next to it. This shit looks like it's like 48 inches tall.
Yeah.
It's crazy. At least
I
3
wished
feet
it. Elijah's saying he wished it was reversed and him going into the dyno instead.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
But,
Or just standing behind it would have been enough. I don't know that it needed to be flying in the air. Plus, I gotta wonder the balancing on this after a while.
Frankie, what? Oh, he said he wasn't out there. That wasn't out there when he was there.
Okay.
They pulled the old bait and switch on you, huh?
So, yeah, crazy tall.
Yeah.
There's your wrestling guys.
Major disappointments right here. Major disappointments. The portraits on both of these are horrible. As a wrestling fan, I am appalled.
Appalled.
Really?
That you feel that strongly about it?
I feel that strongly about those portraits. Those portraits are absolutely horrible. That doesn't even look anything remotely close to Hulk Hogan or Macho Man.
There you go.
The body, the body and the coloring of the outfits and the glasses, the taped up, the tape on their hands and everything. That's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
But the portraits are just horrible.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about.
I agree with Frankie too. Hulk's arms should be bigger.
Should be bigger.
Yeah,
okay.
because he used to go around going, "I got 24-inch pythons, brother."
Okay.
But yeah, man, God, this Macho Man looks like a surfer. Joe. But yeah, man, I mean, but again, as far as the boots and the knee pads, the tights, the tape, the headbands, everything, that is all accurate. That is really good. Just the portraits are horrible. I agree with Brandon E. Hulk Hogan should not be doing the thing where he's pumping his arms. They should have him ripping, in the pose where he's ripping his shirt.
Yeah, that's something
that's more iconic. That's more iconic with Hulk Hogan. Now, Macho Man, his pose, they actually got him pretty good because that is a pose that Macho Man would do.
Okay.
He would sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, the cream always rises to the top." That was his thing. Joe's saying Hulk looks like he's taking a dump. Frankie's saying, "Oh yeah, snap into a surfboard."
Snap into a surfboard. Yeah.
What is it? Terrell saying, "I bet WWE purposely approved that jacked up portrait of Macho Man." Oh, there's no question. There's no question. Jedi Sizzle wrestlers from Wish. Yeah, this is horrible, man. Because I've got the Stone Cold one on pre-order.
Right.
And if I liked the Stone Cold one, I was gonna go ahead and I was gonna grab the rest of them. I was gonna get the Rock and the Ultimate Warrior, the Undertaker, and I probably would have picked up these two. But Jesus Ramon, $5 super chat. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
What's
man.
up, bros? Love your videos. You both have good chemistry together.
Thanks, buddy. Amber's in the house. How you doing, Amber?
Hey, Amber. But yeah, I mean, I would have picked up the rest of this line, but now I'm just kind of like, meh.
Right.
And me, out of everybody, I'm like one of the biggest Hulk Hogan fans ever.
I know. That's why when I saw it, I was just like, what did you think about this?
This is just a major disappointment and major letdown for me.
Right.
McCall is saying the wrath of wrestling, receding hairlines. Yeah. I mean, again, it is a very, very huge disappointment to me, and again, I'm really sad because, I saw the Macho Man and I saw the portrait, and then I didn't know about the Hogan one until you told me, and then you were like, "Oh, go check this out," and I looked at it and I was just like, ugh. I was like, how could you do that to me? So hopefully the Stone Cold one doesn't let me down.
All right.
So,
we'll see when we can get it. Heard it from the wrestling fan first. The Huntress, another one that I feel like they haven't done this one in a while, and I feel like they did a great job on her. She's pretty.
See, I kind of like this one compared to the other ones.
What do you mean with the other ones?
The Huntress.
Yeah, this looks way better than the original premium.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like this one better than the other one.
Yeah, me too. It's been a while. I could see the Huntress why they reintroduced her, because they just did Black Canary, I think a year or two ago, maybe a year ago.
Yep, you're absolutely 100% correct, Jem. My childhood is ruined.
I could get behind the idea of reintroducing Huntress.
Is that a mixed media cape? Because it looks like.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's premium format. They're gonna put mixed media as much as they can.
Yeah.
Beautiful face, man. Aside from the one that came out for Prime One Studios, the 1/3 scale one, This is an extremely nice looking statue. So, good job on this one.
Yeah, I like that.
Makes
Kind
me
of like
wanna-
almost, it's kind of, you know what it's kind of throwing off to me? It's kind of almost throwing off like a Gambit vibe with the pose. Because Gambit does that with his stick, you know?
Yeah, I don't get a Gambit vibe from her.
Yeah. I was just saying the pose.
Maybe. I guess.
Rogue Empire saying that's Hawkeye with a sex change. Roy's here. What up, Roy? He goes, I'm already going for this one, and Catwoman already PO'd.
Nice, man. Yeah, in his mind, he's already got them on order.
Dan is saying, does she come with a crossbow or no?
No idea. Jem would probably know a little more about that than we do if they told him, or he's allowed to say. But yeah, as it sits, I like the way she's posed right here. I'm good with just that.
I concur, Doctor. I concur.
And I like the Catwoman, man. Both of them look good.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Nice stuff, man.
I'd rather have her over Catwoman.
Man, I don't even know how to answer that one. It's because I like Catwoman, man. That's
yeah. Make sure you zoom in on that part. Yeah.
What do I like about Catwoman? No, I love Catwoman. This is a really nice looking statue.
Jem is saying I saw her backstage, but not on the floor. Not sure if there were any switch outs.
All right. So yeah, that's a nice one, man. I like them both. Yeah. Again, though, man, same old show. I think they need to come up with other Batman villains, other characters.
They just again, I think it goes back to that conversation that we were having, where they're required to meet a certain amount of the same character before they can move on to other characters.
But they're never moving on. That's the thing that's got me bugging.
Because they're probably not meeting the quota.
They're never moving on. We're not seeing other characters coming out. And that's the problem with it. I mean, I know I don't collect the DC statues. I collect the Star Wars stuff, but I feel the same way about Star Wars. If I get another Boba Fett premium format figure, I'm gonna be pissed. It's because I want to see other characters get made. So, and Darth Vader has been done to death. So I feel like we need other stuff to get made, man. Not the same old stuff all the time. Otherwise, stop collecting. Yeah. Maybe I should just stop collecting. Go collect something else. It's because they're gonna continue to keep doing. They should just rebrand themselves as same show.
I heard fishing's a fun hobby.
Yeah. I'll start collecting stamps. Or
coins. You can collect coins.
There you go. No, but they reintroduce the coins all the time too. No, I need them to start making something else. Think outside the box and make a different character for everybody, man.
For this limited time,
excited.
Yeah, for this limited time only, we're releasing this straight from the mint. The 1942 George Washington quarter.
Yeah. So Dan saying would be cool to get a 1/4 scale Dove. Yeah. Like, I would almost be okay with her looking like she does on the TV show.
Master Safara saying Taskmaster was the most obscure character to come out.
Yeah. But that was already shown, so it really wasn't something new for this con. But yeah.
Roy is saying I have the classic Catwoman PF and need the newer version of this kitty. This kitty cat's the one.
Yeah, I definitely like it better than the original one. The last one was pretty nice too.
Okay.
All right, so this is stuff that's coming up for pre-order right now. We got the Blitzway and 5 Pro Studios Voltron.
Yeah, so we showed a tease about this one a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I think, and of course I'm all in. And then after now seeing the price, I might have to kind of retract my previous statement.
No.
Yeah, I did not expect this thing to be almost $700.
How big is it?
It's almost 15 inches tall.
Oh, it's not very tall.
No, it's almost in line with it's a little taller than a Hot Toy.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about this is that you can either break them down to the Lions or you can assemble them as Voltron and it's all die cast.
Right.
Which is cool. So but again, the $700 price tag, man, that is like a major deterrent.
Right. But the posability
the articulation on this is sick just from the pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of wish it was a little bit bigger.
Yeah. See, that's
badass. Yeah, that is a cool looking.
The miracles of Photoshop.
Yeah, with the little
with the little light at the tip.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's how I would want to pose them.
Yeah. Philip A saying almost $700, man. These prices are getting out of hand.
Yeah, man, you ain't kidding.
Frankie saying I may have to get that for my daughter.
See? Go ahead, Frankie. Do it.
Queen Studios is here. He's saying, "Good show, guys. Looking forward to joining."
Hey, awesome.
Didn't Bandai do this? Kev's Funk is saying, "No, this is a Blitzway and
5 Pro.
And 5 Pro, yeah."
Yeah. Sideshow did one a while ago, but I don't think it was diecast, and obviously not posable.
Roy, Roy, we did Black Widow.
Yeah, I know Roy's gonna get Black Widow.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, the Voltron looks awesome, dude. But $700 is it's hard to swallow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I like that you come with this display stand and make them look like they're jumping.
Yeah, they're jumping. Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, definitely wouldn't pose them that way.
When 5 mini lions come together to form one mega robot.
Yeah, I mean you could put the characters inside.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of cool stuff about this.
Yeah.
I get that's a big deterrent in the price, but it is cool. I'd buy it.
Jedi Sizzle's probably like, Queen Studio, please get a Star Wars license.
I don't know about that.
We got a whole bunch of questions to ask them when they come on, so don't worry, guys.
Yeah, and we're gonna take questions from you guys too, so we'll be paying attention. Yeah, this is pretty dope, man. It
is. It's awesome. I would love to have it, but sometimes, again, we got to take a step back sometimes and know our budget, know our limits, and as much as I want that, again, you know what I'll do? I'll live vicariously through Voltron for building the Lego set that I bought.
Ah, there you go.
So,
yeah, there you go. And that's gonna look pretty cool too.
Yeah, and again, you could do the same thing. I can have it as Voltron, or I can have it as the 5 mini lions.
True.
So.
All right, so then we got Prime 1 Studios with a 1/3 scale Joker, and this one's from the whole design of it. It's kind of like a diorama, and I love that they finally included the crowbar with it. It's because it's based on that scene from the comic,
Death in the
Family. That's
what? Huh?
Yeah, well, sometimes like I'm live and I'm like, my brain is computing at that point, Death in the Family.
Error.
Yeah, need input. So you got Jason Todd there, Now, when they revealed this at the what was that show they had?
The Prime 1 showcase.
The showcase, right? One of the things that we all said was like, where the hell's the crowbar? Everything that they showed were all these other gadgets that Joker has.
Well, they listened.
They got this. But what they're doing with this is a bonus part that you have to get by ordering it through Prime 1 Studios.
Oh, wow.
You can't get this as part of like your regular. And I don't know if that's going to happen if Sideshow's going to get it, but for right now, you have to order it from Prime 1 if you want to get this bonus.
And
part.
you can't order direct from Prime 1, right?
You can, just the shipping is insane. So,
ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch to bibble.
And this one's going for $1,299 for the regular, and this deluxe version here is $1,499.
Woo, shucky ducky.
Which, I mean, I guess isn't all that bad for a 1/3 scale statue. It's about right, but still. So,
I don't like that regular portrait.
I like this portrait.
Yeah, I like the third one the best.
Yeah.
The third one looks like the most demonic out of all of them.
I love the way the hair flow is on it. I like the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks evil.
Yeah, evil. The other two look like they're the Diet Coke of evil, just not quite evil enough.
I didn't know it had so many head sculpts. Archangel says, "Yes, sir. They got a bunch of them."
What's up, Jason? JW Statues in the house.
JW Statues. I've been loving this guy's TikTok videos lately.
Yeah, the geisha one he did the other day
was insane.
I was like, oh my god! Dude.
I was not expecting that. He sends me a message early in the morning, and he's like, "Did you see this video?" And I look at him like, "Oh my god!"
I was waiting for him to start going.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So again, deluxe versions. You get the hat, the smoke bomb, and the bang gun, and then you just get a staff and the selfie stick for the regular. I like
Staffis in the chat is saying, I heard that the portrait in the middle is supposed to be a Hush portrait.
It does kind of, I was going to say that, but I didn't know if for certain. This does remind me a little bit of the Jim Lee style of Joker.
Yeah.
But I'm not liking it. And I'm not a huge fan of his Joker. I like his Batman a lot, but I'm not a big fan of
there is a lot of stuff. I mean, if you do get the $1,400 one, I mean, obviously you're going to get your money's worth. It comes with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. All the stuff you get. All the stuff.
Yeah.
Behold my stuff.
Behold my stuff. I call this. What is it? I call the. What do you say? I call this one.
Des and Troy.
Yeah, Des and
Yeah,
together they destroy.
I like that it comes with the deluxe comes with those display stands for the heads.
Oh, for the portraits, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. They look cool. And the crowbar. That you need for this.
You know what would have been cool on the crowbar?
Huh?
If they just had a little bit of blood on it.
Dude, absolutely. That's one thing that I thought also.
I think that would have taken it to that next step.
Yeah. I don't know what the green idea is here. That should have been blood. And Jason Todd should have a bloody portrait too.
That's what I was just going to say. Another thing that they should have done is have a swap out for Jason Todd. Have him with a clean portrait and then a beat up portrait where like the eye is all bruised, like the mask is maybe kind of torn.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Arch is saying the base seems like a bit much.
Base seems like a bit much.
Yeah.
Too much cloud plume. What do you think about the cloud plume? I like it.
If it lit up, that would have been cool. But you know me,
I figured that.
You know me. I like anything that lights up.
Yeah, that would have been dope actually if it lit up.
Yeah, because that green lit up would probably look really sharp.
What would be cool, in my opinion, is they could find a way to make the LED lights into the cloud and have them roll, so that it gives it kind of like the cloud is moving.
Like it's actually. Oh, that would have been dope.
I think that would be kind of neat if they did that.
Like it's strobing almost. Yeah, that would have been sick.
Yeah, they could figure something out like that. That would be kind of cool.
If you're watching Prime 1, take notes.
The green must be a batch of the toxic chemicals. Yeah, I guess. I think the blood would be better. Yeah. So again, this one's up for pre-order right now. $1,499 for the deluxe.
I like what Thor said. He goes, "You know what this Joker needs? More cowbell."
That really does look like the Hush portrait right there. Yeah, I knew it. Kind of knew it. All right. That's what's up with the collecting news. We got about 15 minutes almost until Queen Studios gets here.
Yeah, so what was your guys' favorite pieces that you saw?
What did you like the most?
Me?
Voltron.
I'm gonna go with Captain America.
Captain America?
I have to go with Captain America.
Okay. Well, yeah, that the releases from Sideshow. Totally forgot about those.
That's my jam. I have to go with that. So
right. I could do I guess. I mean, I don't know. I like the Huntress. The Huntress is really pretty.
Yeah.
And I also thought and I like the Joker. The Joker's badass too.
Yeah, Joker's cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, looks like we got a special guest here already, so that's cool. A little bit before we get here, so that's awesome. So, guys, I want you to welcome Johnny from Queen Studios. He's here with us right now.
Hey, Johnny. How's it going, man?
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Very good, thanks. Very good.
His background already looks 5 times better than both of ours. I see that Batman sitting right over his shoulder, right?
I know. He gets a good gets to go to work and have fun.
Dude, can you imagine just going to sit there and just see all that stuff? Jeez.
Oh man.
Lucky guy.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of a tour. Most of the stuff's packed. Most stuff's packed up because we're going to the show today.
Okay.
Cool.
But I can just give you a bit of a tour for everyone that's watching. So, the sculpted hair, and this is the rooted hair.
Wow.
It was like he was petting it.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna make you a little larger so everybody can see it. Because you don't need to see me and Seth.
Damn, wow. Nice. That is nice.
That is so realistic.
Wow.
Yeah, this one is the rooted hair. So it's been gelled just to keep it in place, but you can see that it's
Wow.
Is there so here's a quick question for you. Is it for people that have your pieces with rooted hair, do you recommend them putting some kind of product in there or do you try to keep them away from doing that?
Usually it should arrive with that in. So we've had a few people express a little bit of unhappiness about the amount of gel. But for example, like
Aquaman.
In the scene, his hair is like quite flowing backwards. Sorry, I'm trying to look.
Looks like he's having a bad hair day.
Yeah, so it does require some styling, and they put a little bit of gel in to give it a bit of rigidity. Otherwise, it'd just like hang down and look a bit strange.
Yeah.
Right.
God, that thing looks awesome.
That is so cool.
And then there's this guy. I think. Sorry, I'm gonna.
Oh man, that thing is creepy.
That's the first one, right?
Yeah. So this is the thing that got us started, pretty much. The first
Right.
God.
hyperreal bust that we made.
Dude, that is so dope.
Maybe
He's like
if there's enough demand, maybe we could make it. But so far, this
that-
is the only one.
He's like a Viking, right? Or
A
or
Norse
like
god.
a Norse
Some
god,
sort
right?
of- yeah, some mythology.
Sieg, or I think is what I read about, or what his name was. I can't, off the top of my
Yeah.
head, I can't remember completely.
Dude, the detail like on the bone and stuff is ridiculous.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
the
is
guy that
crazy.
sculpted this is really amazing. This
is awesome.
I don't think he's with us anymore, but this older guy sculpted all of our natural statues.
that's beautiful.
And then the comic Spider-Man.
Okay, Spider-Man. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
That is so cool.
I missed this big guy as well. This is
Oh my God, that thing is massive.
this is the one-to-one, so you can see it.
What? Jesus.
Wow. Wow.
That is crazy. Dude, look at the base that thing is on.
I would buy that and somehow mount it in front of my door or something like that. This would be like guarding my collection.
Yeah, just to use it. Yeah, intruder alert. Wow.
Yeah, so
That
this is
is
still
insane.
the prototype, so it will look a little bit better with the flames. I've seen some of the comments say that the flames don't make it not look as good, but on the final version it'll look 100 times better. But still, the detailing is awesome though.
Yeah, that looks sick.
Yeah, then
I mean, I'm not a
Yes.
Lord of the Rings fan, to be honest with you, man, but that thing looks epic, dude.
And there's the Loki. The Loki was the one you guys got for the Marvel license, your first Marvel license, right?
yep, this is our first. I think this is the first licensed silicone bust in the world.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And you guys did a
Well,
bang out
from
job.
our-
I saw Craig's review on it.
that
Half-ass
thing-
reviews. That was
Yeah, that
insane.
thing is beautiful.
And then we've got the Wonder Woman, which
Ugh.
looks way better than some of the pictures people have been sharing online. So
Yeah.
if
She's
anyone
gorgeous.
has got this on order,
That's my wife.
That is gorgeous.
and
I can't have something like that.
Alita.
I'll never leave my collection room. Alita.
That's
That's
cool.
beautiful
So-
too.
just behind at the moment.
Wow.
So, but yeah,
The sword and all that. Jesus, man, that stuff is epic, dude.
And then
Could you
randomly
imagine
we've
just having a
got,
full room of busts?
I know.
we've got the one-to-one horse coming back.
Is it going to make it a unicorn?
It came with the office building. It's really strange. I don't know why. It's,
Oh, I was so
This-
hoping you were taking us over to this. Oh,
That is neat.
that is so awesome.
it's still, in my opinion, still needs a little bit of work, but I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty almost spot on. Yeah.
The suit as well, it's all hand tailored. So
Wow.
it looks pretty accurate.
Wow.
And then
is crazy.
what we didn't show at the show is these are like, do you know, like the Matrix
Oh.
code. kind of
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. Is that
Did
gonna
they-
light up?
Yeah.
thing. I don't know yet because it's still work in progress, but I'll ask about that.
Oh, you need it to light up. You need it to light up.
and do the trail. That would be cool. Make it look like it's floating up. I don't know if that can
Yeah.
be done, but I'm just saying. I'm speaking out of my butt right now.
Yeah, well, suggestions
Geeking
like
out.
that are cool. And then the one-to-one.
Jesus.
That's my jam right
Yeah,
there.
the Mark 50.
That's
Yeah.
where I left my suit.
So
That was
this
beautiful.
weekend we're hoping to start the pre-order for the one-to-one Iron Man Mark 7, which will be available in
Oh.
Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Macau.
Hit the wrong
Yeah. So that.
So you're
that
making
could
a
be
what?
on-
You said you're making a 1-to-1 Mark 7.
Yep.
Oh, George, we got to go halves on that, dude. Like you can get it
Okay.
half the year, I can get it like the second half of the year. You know, and we just rotate it in and out, man.
Okay, maybe. Maybe we'll see. Depends on the cost.
Yeah, these things are pretty big. But yeah, the 1-to-1 Mark 7 and Mark 85 on the way pretty soon.
Crazy, man. That's amazing. Okay, you're the overseas marketing and sales director. How did you end up at Queen Studios, man? Like that kind of job. That's like a dream job to be going there. At least for me, anyway, to be coming in and seeing that all day. You know, how does that
Yeah.
come about?
So for me, I've been working in China for around 4 or 5 years before. No, maybe 4 years. And
Okay.
then someone that I know introduced me to the boss, Jason. And they said, "Do you want to come and join the company?" And I didn't really know much about collecting, but I love all the movies. Obviously, the movies are big everywhere. But what
Right.
I liked is they made like Terminator as well,
Yeah.
and other movies, not just Marvel. It's like the other stuff. And they invited me to the office, and as soon as I walked in and I saw some of the pieces, like some of the custom pieces that we had, like just to test. As soon as I saw them, I thought this is cool. So that's pretty
Yeah.
much how it started, and then we slowly build in there. So we had around 500 followers on Facebook, and now we're at like 35,000 in 2 years. So,
Yeah.
which is good. We keep growing. So it is a cool job, but it's a little bit stressful because we want to we do dig into the community. We listen to what everyone says. So it's really hard to ship things on time, and
Well,
the cost of
that
shipping's going up and all that kind of stuff. So that
but
makes it
that's
stressful.
a good thing though. You know that you
Yeah.
listen to what what the fans and the supporters want, because not a lot of companies do that. And that's a good thing.
Mm.
Of course I gotta ask you. I know how me and George would feel. I know it's difficult. As we're collectors, I'm sure it's got to be difficult to work there, because everything that gets made, I'm sure you want to take one home for yourself. So, I mean,
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard here because in China the houses are way smaller, so we're really limited to space. Everyone lives in like well, not everyone, but a lot of people live in like 24, 25-story buildings. So the space is really an issue. Um, so luckily there's like a warehouse here. I can come and see all the things that I like. But when I leave one day, maybe I'll have to go and buy all this stuff.
Have to get
And
one, right?
hopefully, yeah, if I move somewhere bigger, I can accommodate more.
That's an interesting topic there, or an interesting thing that you mentioned. So, the with the space that is there in China, your main market then is probably towards the United States, right? With the size of the
Um,
products that you have, or
so that's why we move from bus to quarter scale more, because quarter scale fits the China market better. However,
okay,
there is in China it's a booming economy, so
yes,
there's a lot of collectors that there's one guy that posts on like TikTok a lot, and his house is just full of statues and stuff. So the people do collect. So the 1-to-1 busts, 1-to-1 statues in China, there's a market for that. It's just that that's what they choose to be their life, if you know what I mean. So when you
yeah.
walk into the house, the whole house is the display room, not just like one room.
One day that's our dream. One day we'll
yeah.
get
Yeah.
there.
Listen, one day me and George will have a studio, and we'll buy all your busts and all your life size pieces, and we'll just surround the studio with that.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah,
Glenn in
it is
the
the dream.
Glenn in the chat is asking, since we're on the licensing topic of things, is USA licenses. I think you have some products that are already licensed in the USA, right?
Yeah, so at the moment, globally licensed is the Alita Battle Angel, and we're hoping to renew our contract for that so we can offer some more collectibles. Directly to the US, at the moment, we only have that, and then we have 4 silicone busts on the way this year, maybe this year, and then maybe 4 next year, and a half scale for the US.
Nice.
So
So
I
nothing.
mentioned this.
So I'm sorry. So nothing in regards to like the quarter scale stuff that you guys have.
Not just yet. We are speaking with Sideshow. I'm not sure how much I can say, but licensing is really tough. So we're speaking with them. If they want to pick ours up, then that'll be awesome. But it depends on Marvel, depends on them, because there's a little bit of overlap between some of our Collectibles. So
Gotcha.
we know that there's a lot of people in the US that like our stuff, and we obviously want to bring it here, bring it to you, sorry, but it just takes time.
How does like, okay, so I mean, obviously license, you're buying the license from Marvel. Let's say, let's just stick with Marvel. Marvel's making money from that, so why would Marvel have an issue with bringing the license, you licensing your products in the United States? Or
It just comes down to partnerships. They have existing partnerships with Sideshow. They have
got you.
different regions, so it comes down to it's better. They know the market better than we do. Like we know the Chinese market way better than any other company does because we're a Chinese company. But that being said, some of our products like the silicone bust never been done before, so that's why they'd allow us to bring it to the US market.
Which I'm glad you brought up the silicone busts, because I got a question about that. Is there like a life expectancy on that, or is it something that's going to last forever, or is there like an expected like amount of time that eventually it'll start to break down?
Yeah, so that's a good question. And what we've done is we're going to create like a bit of an FAQ and a blog post on this, and maybe interview some more people about silicone, just so that everyone knows like the full details. It's a bit sketchy at the moment. But from what I've asked, and the people in our company said that generally it should last 25 to 30 years. If it's not in direct sunlight, no one's going to touch it with any sharp objects. After that, because it's not been around long enough for people to know, no one's had anything like this for 25 to 30 years. So after that, I think it just becomes firmer. There's an interview on Joe Rogan's podcast maybe a couple of years ago with Rick Baker, the Monster Maker, and he was talking about the props that they used in American Werewolf in London, and he said that they use silicone for some of those, and they still look okay, but if you touch them, they're a lot firmer and then maybe a little bit more delicate, but they still last, they still look the same.
Cool. We have some specific questions about items. I know we're going to talk about the stuff that you're going to be showing at the China Joy show later in the interview. So there's a question about the Captain America bust. Maybe we can answer that around that point. One person had a question about that life-size Balrog that you have. Is there going to be an option to be able to mount that on the wall?
So far, I don't think there is, but if it's still work in progress, so if that's a suggestion, we'll look into that. I think it could be possible, but you probably need someone to mount it properly, because if it's not mounted properly and it falls, it probably would break.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that looks like it's a lot of weight. You would need some kind of like industrial grade bracket that's like reinforced to just carry the load on that. To carry that load. Thing just looks like it's probably like 400 or 500 pounds.
Yeah, I would hire like some like art installer to put that on my wall. Reinforce the wall too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
With the life-size stuff, we are going a little bit bold with some of the stuff. Like we made the 1-to-1 life-size Hulk Buster, and it's not for sale, but it's pretty big. It took like 5 guys to build it last time.
Yeah, how long did that take to create and assemble? That thing was massive.
So last time at the show, there was about 5 or 6 guys with a forklift truck, like lifting it up, putting it into place, that kind of thing. And it took around 40 minutes maybe, just because it's still the prototype as well. So it just took a lot of work to get it in place.
But that's going to be available for sale possibly at some point?
We'd have to speak with Marvel about it. Like I was mentioning, it all comes down to space. There's a 1.3 billion people in China, so there's a big enough market, and there are people with money that like to buy the 1-to-1.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate Hulkbuster set.
Me, please. Yeah, I'm a Hulkbuster fanatic, man. So if that thing ever comes up available for sale, I better be the first person you contact.
What goes into getting a license? Like right now, you're introducing another Joker. Is it? Do you get like say, did you go to DC and get a license that says, okay, I can make all DC pieces, or is it just specifically Joker, and then that's specifically that Joker?
So I saw just before I joined, you guys were mentioning why do people like make the same characters, that kind of thing.
Right.
the reason why generally is it comes down to when you sign, you've got to put to a line list together. What do you want to sell? When do you want to make it? So you're limited to how many you can sell in a year, and then it also depends on demand. So we put it together a proposal, we review it, and then they say, okay, do we think this will be popular? Do we think this will work? So maybe with a short line list, we want to work on like our favorite ones first. So that's the reason why Iron Man there's a lot of Iron Man because the team love Iron Man. There's a lot of Joker because the Joker movie is really popular. The Dark Knight trilogy is really popular in China. Iron Man movie is really popular in China. The comics aren't as popular because they didn't grow up with them. The movies are. So that's why we're focused this way. So generally, you make a dream list and then you try and make that. And then after that, once we've done that, we can start to open it up, get new suggestions, take some risks. But in the beginning, you've got to sort of play it safe and follow your dream list. Otherwise, if you're taking too many big risks, then who knows, in a year's time, we might not have the opportunity to keep doing this.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a good word. That's a good answer. I mean, that
Yeah,
definitely makes me understand it a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly. Because, me and you are here constantly all the time trying to rack our brain, figuring out, like, again, like, like you were saying, like, okay, why do they make so many of this one character?
Yeah.
It comes down to us is that we want to make the collecting sort of newer here as well. So in the US, you guys have been collecting maybe 10, 20 years. So you say, oh, we've seen 1,000 of these. But in the China market, the Southeast Asian market that we want to and eventually, and around here, they've not maybe been collecting as long. So what's sort of been done 1,000 times everywhere else is sort of new here. So that's another reason. So,
but you guys are also introducing something. You guys are also introducing something that's very different from what we've been collecting for 20 years. I mean, your stuff is like ultra realistic. So
it's very unique. So
yeah, you see that stuff and it's like, okay, this is just like another level. Like I actually got a real looking Wonder Woman in my collection when I look at that. Speaking of that, quarter scale Wonder Woman is fantastic. I love the way that looks. Oh, can't wait to get that one here.
That's sort of like our goal. Like if we, so when I speak with Jason, the CEO or the art director here, when you talk to them, that's their main thing. That's all they care about is, well, there's two things we care about. How realistic is it? Is it the most realistic thing you've ever seen? And then the second thing is, what do the fans think? What do the collectors think? Those are the two things that drive us forward.
So here's an interesting question, which, since we're talking about like the realism of these pieces and stuff like that, how do you guys go about like choosing the artists that work on certain pieces? Like, do you have like artists on retainer, or does the company have an artist just for the for the company as a whole that does stuff, or like how do you guys go about that?
So we have an art director that will manage the whole team, and then within the office we'll have a group of 3D artists, a group of concept artists, and then they'll do that for certain. And they're all pretty talented. There's a lot of talent around. As I mentioned, there's a lot of people in China, so there's talents here. And people work hard, so they can just keep grinding and grinding away until we get what we want, really. And then for some projects, we'll work with special artists, like the Joker. I sent some behind-the-scenes images today to George. So for that Joker, we're working with a guy called Viper who's in China, and he's sort of like well known in China. So if for certain projects, we'll try and team up with someone who specializes in that area.
We'll bring that up since we're talking about it. This is crazy. All right, so you have what can you tell me about this picture right here? We got this. I imagine is going to be the final product, and you guys make it smaller first, or is this a different scale?
On the left, it's the 1/3 scale. So that's the police scene Joker.
Right.
And on the right, it's the 1/6 scale. So 1/6, it's not finalized yet. We're still working on that, but in the background, this is just a comparison. And we're working on all the prototypes and stuff. So that's what you see in this image. But on the left, that's the statue we're gonna make.
That's crazy.
Wow. It looks just like him, man.
Yeah, it does. And the detail already, just like in the scarring around the mouth and everything, crazy.
Jesus, man, I'm blown away by this. So you guys are, I know you guys did this with the Catwoman. You guys did the 1/3 scale, and then you're gonna do a 1/6 scale on Catwoman, right? Or is it 1/4?
Yeah, it
was 1/3.
1/6, 1/3 and 1/6. The 1/6 at the moment, it's not. That's not all finalized. So we announced it maybe a little bit prematurely.
Okay.
So we're trying to work with the partners in China to figure that out right now. But yeah, the 1/3 it's definitely got the go ahead. That's fine. There's no problems with that at all. And available in Europe, and we're expanding our license to Europe and Southeast Asia hopefully sometime this year. But all of this takes time, and hopefully US next year, depending on many different things.
So this Joker is gonna have rooted hair, obviously. Are you gonna make a sculpted hair version as well, or is it only gonna be rooted?
From what I know, I think it's just this version. Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this question, since we brought up the topic of rooted hair. Now me personally, I'm not a huge fan of the rooted hair. I prefer more of a sculpted hair, because I feel like the rooted hair is something that you have to maintain. Do you guys ever go like back and forth about how you're going to go about doing this? I mean, do like most people that work for you guys have a preference of the rooted hair compared to the sculpted hair?
I think in general, our goal is realism. So the rooted hair goes with that, and especially when it's wearing mixed media clothing. Like if you're tailoring the clothes, it sort of fits together. But we offer the sculpted option. The majority of the time, we'll try and offer a sculpted option, just because, like you mentioned, some people don't like the rooted hair, the upkeep, that kind of thing. So we switch between those two thoughts.
Gotcha.
Okay. Couple questions. They wanted a clarification. You did say that the 1/6 scale Catwoman was the one that's not completely finalized yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Not very good.
Yeah, 1/3. Yeah, 1/3 is fine. That's the pre-order started for that, and it's sold out pretty quickly. So yeah, that's fine. It's just the 1/6 we're waiting on.
Yeah, a friend of mine was jumping through hoops to get them. Okay. And I think we got a video here of this one. Is this the video? Yeah, this is the video here. So you guys can see it turning around.
It's like I look at that and all I hear going through my head is, why so serious?
Yeah.
God, that is crazy. It's just nuts.
So to get the realism, is it silicone all the way, or is there like a skeleton beneath it? How do you guys get the like what's underneath the silicone? Oh, I think we just lost him. Oh man! All right, he'll come back. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna go
next time on the collecting news,
part 2. There he goes.
There he goes.
Lost him. All right, he's gonna come back here. And soon. What hair do they use? Okay, Jason will ask that question.
It's a horsehair weave.
Oh man! All right, he's having some connection issues.
Yeah, that portrait is crazy, man.
It is.
I mean, like, it's cool that it's silicone, but it's like I'm worried about the silicone.
Okay.
Because of how
hot it is down here.
Well, obviously because
John.
of the. Oh,
Johnny.
Hey, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, it's
no
all
problem.
good. All good.
All good. So
yeah, just because of the heat, just because of the humidity, but again, like what happens if like somebody bumps into it, or it's like how easily damaged does it get?
So there's a question.
Yeah. So with the so do you when you guys are doing the silicone stuff, do you guys like actually put it like through like drop tests or any kind of like damage tests, just so you can see whether you need to maybe there might be like an issue with the batch of silicone that was made, or I'm sure there's a testing process, right?
Yeah, I don't know everything about that process
Okay.
because we have like a specialized workshop where they know all about that, and it's quite complex.
Okay.
All I know is that um, it's a durable. It's pretty durable. The silicone that we used is similar to what we'd use for like food molds. So if you ever like buy a baking tray to like make muffins or anything like that, you could
Gotcha.
buy
Okay.
silicone. So that can withstand really high temperatures. It's really flexible. So it's that kind of silicone. So
Okay.
just keep it away from sharp objects.
Okay.
And a well ventilated room, anything like that. If you're buying something, you want to take care of it. So that's the standard, really.
So I got two questions, one from me and one from somebody in the chat. First, what's underneath the silicone? How do you guys
Okay.
build up the realism?
Okay, so this one in particular, this isn't silicone. This one's polystone.
This one's polystone. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't even wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It doesn't even look like polystone.
Yeah.
The Catwoman and the Joker both polystone. It's just painted in a way that we spend a lot of time on the painting and the work. There's a lot that goes into this, so we're trying to make it as real as possible. With silicone, to answer that question, underneath is a sculpt. So then they layer the silicone over the top, and then they fit it into place, and then they paint it. So that's generally how that works.
Crazy. Okay. And then somebody asked in the chat, with the rooted hair, what kind of hair do you use?
So I saw a few jokes about this, referencing Anchorman, but we use a sheep's wool, like a fine sheep wool.
Oh, okay. All right. That's insane. I'm still trying to get over the fact that that's
Yeah, polystone. Yeah, because we both were sitting here thinking like, oh, that's
that
silicone.
had to be silicone. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. That is crazy, man. You guys are insane. That is so real.
We got another question in the chat from our buddy Lazy Lover. Are you guys going to continue with the cartoon line? And if so, who's next after Aquaman?
At the moment, from what I've seen, no immediate plans, but
Okay.
if there's a demand for it. I was speaking with Jason, the CEO, the boss, the other week, and we were just talking generally about the future and what we can do. And he said that one of the things we really want to do is create like I don't know what the word, like a wish board or something like that. So people we need to figure this out, the logistics. People can suggest a character and a style, and then if there's enough votes for it, we'll do it one day. Maybe the following year.
So I want to ask you this: are you guys going to have plans to get into any other types of properties for the silicone bust and stuff like that, other than like Marvel or DC? Like, are you gonna, I know you have the Neo one, which is really cool, which is awesome. But like, are you gonna do maybe like I'm just throwing this out there just because it's fresh off the top of my head, maybe like Ghostbusters or something, something more of lines of like an iconic, like iconic movie characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, the short answer is yeah, but it depends because we're based in China. Again, our majority of our customer base is in China. So the original Ghostbusters maybe didn't get quite as much love here as it did overseas. So
gotcha.
For anything like that, we'd have to consider, would it be global, or at least would it be US or Europe? If it's not really US or Europe, and it's not popular in China, we probably won't make it now, but it doesn't mean we won't in the future. NBA is something we're looking into.
Oh,
because NBA is huge here. So
oh yeah, basketball's big in China, absolutely.
So hopefully the NBA would be something we could do.
Now, if you were telling me you were getting MLB licenses and you were going to be able to make a life-size Derek Jeter one, then that might be a conversation me and you might have to have off air. So just saying, I would love to have a life size of Derek Jeter in my room.
I don't know if I can see that. But go ahead, John.
Anything like that. Yeah, well, we're open to suggestions. It just comes down to demand as well. We've got to be able to do it and go through the process. So probably one for 2022, 23, we can start looking at creating like a wish list.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All right. Let's talk about the China Joy show that's going on Friday. What's I don't know if I've ever heard of that convention before. So what's the deal with that convention? Is it just a collectible con, or is it revolve around other things besides that?
So there's really two big events in China for the collecting year. So obviously in the US, you guys pretty much invented the convention. So San Diego Comic Con, New York Comic Con, the big iconic ones. Over here, they tried a Shanghai Comic Con a few years ago, and it was okay, but not as popular. So the second two biggest ones here is China Joy and Wonder Festival. So Wonder Festival was last month, and Wonder Festival I think started in Japan, so that was more around anime, that kind of thing, and cosplay. China Joy is kind of a little bit like Wonder Festival, where it's a little bit anime cosplay, but it's also focused on innovation and gaming. So there's a lot of like big games companies will be there, like all the mobile games, Tencent, and the big Chinese companies, maybe some Western companies. But then because it fits into that area, it's pop culture, there'll be other big companies. So we'll be there. I'm guessing Prime One will be there. XM will have a small space there, that kind of thing. So there'll be different studios will be there.
Okay. What do you guys plan on, or what is, without saying anything that's going to be, delivering a surprise, if you are delivering a surprise, what pieces are you going to plan on showing at the convention?
So I'll just give you a quick overview. So of our setup.
I like how he paused. How he paused for a second. He had to think about it.
So our plans are, because we're a domestic company in China, we've got a 2-tier booth. So the plan is that people can walk up the tier, and on the top level they can see all the DC statues, and on the top we'll have the new Joker and some other Joker statues.
Oh,
when they drop down the other side, we'll have our new Marvel statues and Marvel busts. So right now, the Hulk Buster will be going, so we'll get some more pictures of that for people. We've got the quarter scale Iron Man Mark 50 will be going there, which is new. That'll open pre-order this weekend. And what else? The Dark Side. So I shared an image of that. The quarter scale Dark Side will be going. And we also have a surprise 1-to-1 statue, which I dropped into your Google Drive earlier, but I'm not sure if you've seen that.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, let me see if I can gather that when Seth asks another question. But
I have to throw this out here while I got you. So I don't know what your obviously like what your policies and procedures are and things like that. But is there any, and remember, please keep in mind this is coming from a good place. Is there any way that I could get a prototype of the Hulkbuster to review for you guys? I'll cover the shipping. Yeah. I just need to just like kind of wrap my arms around it and just like give it a hug and tell it everything's gonna be okay. It's like
at the current shipping prices, I think the house to get that shipped over the US is the shipping price.
Oh, you're kind of no. Sorry, man. You're kind of breaking up a little bit. On you froze. It looks like.
Okay. Can you hear now?
Looks like
you're breaking up a little bit.
Okay.
It looks like we might.
Seth, you asking these questions that are messing it up, man.
Listen.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Josh McCoy sent us a super chat to ask a question. So
go ahead.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's still with us or not.
All right, we'll wait.
But I'll leave it up on the screen just so we don't forget. Josh, thanks for the super chat. We'll ask the question when he gets back. So yeah, hopefully we'll see. Listen, I had to shoot my shot, man. I had to shoot my shot. Yeah. People don't understand how bad I need that Hulkbuster in my life.
Okay.
All right.
Back.
Okay. So, John, we got a question for you. Josh wants to know: are there any plans to make a half-scale Iron Man Mark III or Mark 46 to go with the Iron Man line?
I haven't seen plans for that just yet, but there are plans for more half-scale Iron Man. The original concept, the concepts for our Iron Man statues is that we've seen people complain, oh, Iron Man again, but we've got a grand plan. So the plan is that it's all the Iron Man throughout the years. They could stack up next to each other. So,
dude,
so that,
a hall of armor of Iron Man busts. Oh my god.
yes. So
oh my god.
Statues, quarter scale, 1-to-1. Depending on what scale you collect, you can have them lined up, and then you can have like a scene Iron Man through the years, and it's all planned. It all fits together. But until you see that plan, it's maybe when you see them one by one, it's like, oh, this again. But when you see them all together and the whole plan, how it fits, it looks awesome.
Gotcha.
Cool. The other thing you showed us some pictures of, you said I got them. Do you want me to go ahead and show those of the 1-to-1 scale? Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
So here we go. So a 1-to-1 scale Joker. Wow. It's gonna be crazy.
Jesus, that thing is nuts. That thing is nuts. I love the mixed media on that.
Oh my god, man. It's like it's like you're working on Heath Ledger. Like if you thought this was him in the movie or something.
Yeah. Like you're in the trailer with him. Like we're trying to apply your makeup, Mr. Ledger. Please sit still for the love of God.
Yeah.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Yeah.
I couldn't sit still in the makeup chair.
That is insane, man.
Yeah, that is nuts.
So this is gonna be a 1-to-1 statue, head to toe.
1-to-1, head to toe. Yeah.
Wow. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
Man,
I cannot wait for the show.
Yeah, still a little bit of a work in progress, but we'll get. I think it's pretty much there. Maybe the makeup needs a little bit of work, but everything else is pretty much accurate. And we'll be taking this to the show this weekend as well.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Those people are going to get spoiled seeing all this stuff.
I know. They're so lucky.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like glued to the screen that day. Because this starts on Friday, right? Your Friday.
Yep.
So for us,
tomorrow.
It's Thursday. Or tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. That is cool.
I saw on the website that you guys also do like props. Like I saw the bank robber Joker mask. I saw Wonder Woman shield. Do you guys have any other products like that lined up to make props of?
Yep, we do. I'm not sure what's next, but we do have more props in the works, and I've seen designs for like Harry Potter props.
Harry Potter.
I'm with that.
It's a bit out there, but like, do you know? I think it's like the bludger and the box with the small. See, I forgot what it's called now. The small gold thing.
What is it? The snitch.
The snitch.
Yeah, golden
snitch.
Yeah.
So you can like, we might be able to sell the box where he opens the box and everything's in there. I've seen plans for that. Whether we make it or not, I'm not sure.
I was hoping you were gonna say the sorting hat.
The sorting hat.
Maybe.
Slytherin.
Yeah, you would be Slytherin all day. Oh man. Right or Die saying you sounded like Foghorn Leghorn there for a second.
I saw boy.
All right. The Batman Who Laughs, that just went up for pre-order today.
Yeah,
this is cool.
Yeah, wow.
The Batman Who Laughs is now available for pre-order, and I think it's available in some countries in Europe as well as China. This one, I would show you. It was here yesterday, but we've just taken it to the show.
Okay.
But yeah, this looks awesome up close. So the design for the back, you can see on the back there's half of Batman, half of Joker.
Yeah.
So that's sort of like paying homage to how the character was created as well. So in the original comics, he sort of becomes a fusion of those two characters. So
right.
That's what that's about. And then there's the Rabid Robins on either side. Sometimes the pictures don't do it justice. You need to come see it up close, see the detailing. Yeah, this one's awesome. That's available now.
Yeah. God, wow, that thing is sick.
And this is the second of the throne pieces. There's the Batman also that you showed. You showed both of these at Wonder Festival, right?
Yep. So with our work, we do try to like have a theme, a bit of a series. So this will be part of. I think they're going to call it like the Throne series, the comic Throne series.
Yeah.
So there's one more we teased yesterday.
Yes, I was going to say. Yes. What is this?
I'm assuming that's got to be a Joker.
That's what you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would. That's what you think too, or are you confirming that?
I'm confirming. We
Whoa! Spoilers!
A lot of people guessed it, so we posted that question, and most people got it straight away. There's a few clues in here that makes it pretty obvious. So yeah, I just thought I'd confirm that.
Yeah. I was right here is what I'm paying attention to. It looks like the Jack in the Box is what I'm seeing there. Okay, cool.
I just saw the sticks. I just saw the sticks of dynamite.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat because if you think about it, the Batman Who Laughs is the fusion of Joker and Batman, and you got a Batman on throne, you got a Joker on throne, so you could kind of like have it on either side and put the Batman Who Laughs in the center. That'd be dope.
Yeah, the everything's planned, so it's just hard for people to see, but hopefully when you look back, you can see, that's what we're doing. That's what we're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, super high realism on the detail and everything. That's crazy.
It's just nuts. It's nuts. The blood around the mouth and
the rust on
fingernails.
The weather. The weathering. Yeah, man, everything.
What were you saying, Johnny?
Yeah, like even in the fingernails, like the fingernails look really real. It's like a really small detail, but when you see it up close, you can see everything. Like there's like blood, a little bit of dirt, everything like that.
Nuts.
It's all done. There's nothing's missed. Every step is carefully to look at everything.
That is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's all you can say is wow.
Yeah, that's all you can. Yeah, I mean, that's all you can. That's what you say. The piece is stunning. The piece is stunning.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. This is crazy. I love it.
A quick one on the name tag on the front. It is removable. Some people have asked about that. Can I remove the logo?
Okay.
That's cool.
It can be removed.
That's good. That's a good option.
I mean, people that have it there, obviously, for people who don't know who Batman Who Laughs is, and then people that do, they can just, gives people the option.
Yeah.
Alberto is asking, are the chains real on that? Are the chains metal?
I'm not sure what material. It might not be metal. I'll have to check that. No one's asked us that yet, so I'll have to check.
Okay.
We'll post a comment somewhere, or we'll follow up with in the comments after the video is done. We'll mention that in there.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Got Bronx collections in the house. What's going on, Jose? How you
Jose,
doing, man?
he goes, I need to buy this, but I can't afford it. LOL.
That's like the montage of.
I love that on the back. That you have
that
you have Batman and Joker's face split like that. That's just awesome detail on the back of that chair.
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah,
it's a little bit. Our art director really loves like the horror genre, so for this one, they've sort of gone all in on creating a bit more, not gruesome, but a bit more like a horror kind of piece, because it's a dark character anyway. So that's why the ghouls and zombies, whatever they are, coming through.
Yeah,
he really likes that kind of stuff, so it's great to see.
Josh McCoy wants to know if they'll be seeing a half-scale Captain America at the show.
Unfortunately, not. So I know that Seth, you're a big fan of Captain America. So
you know it.
Yeah. So I can say that the Captain America life-size bust and the half-scale Captain America will both be available in the US, licensed from Queen Studios.
Okay, might be purchasing my first bust.
So at the moment, they just take a long time because they have to get approved by the actor as well.
Oh, of
because
course.
of the likeness in a lot of these.
The likeness rights,
Silicone's just hard to work with, so we were really pushing to get it for this show. but maybe August. Maybe August.
Okay.
Such a tease. Such a tease.
So other questions. Austin's asking, any Superman reveals this weekend?
Yes, sort of.
Okay.
I don't think we could get the image in time for the show. So we've got like a museum line series,
Oh.
and it looks like a marble effect for the statue. So we've got the Batman,
Oh, that's cool.
Wonder Woman, and Superman. So if people check out our collector group on Facebook, we'll be posting images throughout the weekend, video content on our YouTube channel. So if people subscribe to Queen Studios YouTube, will be sharing all those. We'll share the images with you guys for the review show on Friday, I think. So anything like that, we'll share, and then people can see it. And yeah, basically.
So I got a question for you that I just thought of. Are there any licenses that you personally would like to see made?
Me personally, I think a few sports pieces. I think I mentioned this a while back, like maybe like boxing, anything to do with boxing would be cool. Like Muhammad Ali.
Ooh, Muhammad Ali would be nice. How about a Tyson? Tyson would be good. Not crazy, not crazy Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson from like when he first started, not with the tattoo on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Should we have the tattoo?
The exclusive is going to come with Evander Holyfield's ear.
Yeah. It's going to come with the ear in his mouth. You have the removable ear. No, that's cool. I'm an avid sports guy, so I would love to see what you guys could do with some sports figures. I think that would be awesome.
I think there's the possibilities are endless. It just depends if the people are out there want to buy.
Right.
Maybe like iconic sports, like you mentioned, like anyone from baseball. You could have maybe boxing, baseball, football. But you guys,
football. I could see football. Football, I could see a little tough for you guys to do. American football. Would be a little tough because of the helmet and the the jerseys and all that stuff. I could see how that might be a little challenging. Philip A actually mentioned one that actually resonates with me. Is there any way that you possibly might be getting maybe like a Rocky Balboa or an Apollo Creed?
So we actually there's a guy that works with Sylvester Stallone in LA. And he runs the Stallone shop, I think it's called. And he contacted us around 2 years ago and said, would we want to make a life-size bust for Rocky Balboa and maybe Rambo. But it just came down to cost at the time. It wasn't right for us. But if the demand's there, I think the first Rocky movie, if we could have something like that, that would be cool.
All over. You make it, it's a done deal. You make it, it's a done deal.
So maybe we could contact the guy again, see what we could do. But I think Rocky.
I'll call him for you. I'll get him on the horn right now.
Got a few DC questions. Somebody was asking, are there more quarter scale Dark Knight pieces coming? Like in the works? Yes?
Yeah, more in the works. I'm hoping, personally, there's a Bane. I've seen plans for a Bane, but I'm not sure what scale. But I'm hoping quarter scale.
Okay. Edward was asking if there's going to be another Wonder Woman reveal or a new Wonder Woman reveal.
So the half-scale Wonder Woman that we teased last year, that's still in development. There's a lot of things going on right now. So hopefully we can reveal that towards the later half. We're in the half now. Maybe the last quarter of the year, hopefully.
Master Yobi's asking about Star Wars reveals. I'm partial to Star Wars, but I think if you guys got the license to that, I'd probably have to sell all my collection to buy one piece.
Star Wars is hard because there's so many other companies already doing Star Wars, so it's really hard to get it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Is there a quarter scale War Machine coming from you guys? You guys have a line of the Iron Man pieces that are coming out. Or at least you guys have a plan for all that. You have the quarter scale Hulkbuster, the Mark 7. I think the 50 was revealed, wasn't it? Or I forget there was a third one.
The Mark 50. So the Mark 50 will be revealed this weekend. the quarter scale Mark 50.
Okay, cool.
We've got the Mark 7, the Mark 43,
The Mark
the
43.
Hulkbuster.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Hulkbuster and the Mark 43 were revealed at Wonder Festival last a few weeks back, like a month or so ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah, a month ago, yeah.
Yeah, time's flying by. It's like it goes by quick.
Yeah.
So busy. All right. At China Joy, you guys are going to have a giveaway. Is it going to be at the convention that you guys are going to be doing the giveaway?
So this giveaway is actually for overseas fans in particular.
Okay.
So we're launching it at China Joy. So the grand prize is we will pay. We're only going to cover one flight ticket at the moment, depending on costs.
Mm-hmm.
If the costs are a little bit lower, we could maybe cover two. But the flight tickets is crazy right now. But so the plan is we're going to give one lucky winner a flight to China return, and we'll cover the tickets for Wonder Festival in Shanghai. So accommodation and maybe a visa they'd have to cover themselves, but the flights to China, the tickets to Wonder Festival, all covered. And then the winner can also come to our HQ, meet the artists, tour the office, and we'll maybe give a tour of the city, which is a really beautiful city that we live in. So that's the giveaway, and it should start today. To enter, all you have to do is leave your email address and what collectibles you're interested in. That's all we want to know, so that in the future, when we do open the licensing up, we can send you an email to let you know this will be available, that's available, and we don't spam anyone. So
are multiple entries allowed?
You just said no spamming.
Only one per email.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to create multiple emails then. Okay,
where do you have to leave your email address? Where do they leave the email address at?
So if people follow us on Facebook, people follow us on Instagram, and on our Facebook collector group, we'll be sharing the post, and we've got a page where they can go sign up.
Cool.
So for the fan, collector, they'll fly to China and then go to Wonder Festival, experience it for themselves. And it's redeemable within 3 years, because right now the travel restrictions are so bad. So it will expire in 2024. So hopefully there's enough time for that.
That is an epic giveaway. That's cool.
Yeah, that is sweet. I mean, I don't even care about the con, to be honest with you. I mean, just the tour the studio alone would be epic.
And for anyone that wants to come out, maybe what we can do once all this craziness is blown over, we can maybe figure something out for collectors. If a group of people, maybe like 10 people or even 5, want to fly to China, come and have a tour of our office, just do it. Just let us know, and we'll give you a tour of the office, and we'll give you a tour of the city, and then you can go see China, whatever. But if people want to do that, just let us know. We can organize that.
You hear that, George? We're going to China. We're going to China.
That's going to be a challenge getting you in that flight.
Yeah, well, you'll just have to be a Baracus man.
Yeah, I have to be a drug you.
They just sleep the whole flight, and then I just wake up and I'm there.
Johnny, he has an extreme fear of flying, or motion sickness, really.
Yeah.
More so than flying.
No. I don't get sick when I'm on a plane. I just don't like to fly.
You don't like to fly. Okay, so the fear of flying.
Yeah. I've got a fear, but it's not the flying part; it's the hitting the ground part. I'm afraid of.
Oh. I did the flight to Japan a few times for Wonder Festival, and it was a ride, man. That was a long flight. So I couldn't wait to get out of the plane.
New York to Shanghai, it's about 15 hours, I think. We did it a few years for NYCC. We went there in 2019, so it's a long flight.
Yeah. Oh, we were there.
Yeah, I stopped by their booth when they were there. At the time, I think you guys were showing the Joker, but there was a problem. I think the portrait wasn't put on at that moment when I was there. I was there one day. So, but later on the show, you guys have plans to go back to New York Comic Con again, or?
Yeah, we do, but not this year because the travel restrictions are still crazy. But we want to go back. We have a partner in ECC, so ECC we work with those guys. So they were going to take some of our busts to San Diego Comic Con last year, this year, but with everything going on, it's just really hard right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, if you ever come to the
Also-
States, let us know, man. We would love to hang out and meet up with you at one of the cons and have a drink.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'd do that. And also, we're thinking what we'd like to do is like there's websites like Meetup and Eventbrite where you can create your own event. Our grand plan is what we do is create our own kind of event. So any collectors there, maybe they can bring their bust. We can ship some of our own busts and statues and create like mini events just for collectors.
That would be
to,
cool.
Like a collector
Yeah, that would be
meetup.
sweet.
That's something we'd like to do as well.
That would be very cool. All right. Okay. So, what time does the China Joy show start on Friday?
So the China Joy starts around 9 a.m. tomorrow. So that's 9 p.m. your
PM our
time
time.
on Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
In New York. For the West Coast and different places, I think it's probably
3 hours behind
closer
us.
to 4
Like
or 5
6.
p.m.
Yeah. 9. So it's 9 p.m. our time, 6 p.m. for California, is what it would be.
Yeah. So we'll be posting.
Okay.
Yeah, posting on our Facebook group and hopefully getting some content on YouTube and sending some stuff to you guys. So hopefully people can see all of the reveals. Not the same as going to the show, but hopefully if people love the collecting hobby, then they can get involved in some way.
Very cool. And then if you guys are looking to get to their Instagram and Facebook, I left in the description links to both of those channels, those social media links, so you guys can get there and check it out. Johnny, thanks for coming on the show, man. This was amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
One of my favorite interviews, hands down, so far.
Okay.
This was a lot of fun.
Great.
A lot of fun, man.
And I wasn't joking. You need to send me that prototype of the Hulk poster.
Okay. I'll have a look at it.
Hey, I got to shoot my shot, you know?
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's going to conclude this week's episode of The Collecting News and our interview with Queen Studios. If you guys have any questions for Johnny, feel free to leave comments in the description below, or you can, again, go to their links in the description to get to their social media pages. And you can, do you respond to the social media pages, or is there somebody else that takes care of that?
Sometimes I do. There's a few people that help me out.
Okay.
So we've got like about 2 or 3 people will dig into the comments and we'll reply to as many people as we can as fast as possible. So any questions in this YouTube video or anything on the collector groups or anything like that, we'll reply to once the time is caught up with our time, and we'll definitely get back to you.
Cool. Hey, I can't wait for tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Maybe.
tomorrow's gonna be epic.
Yeah.
We might have to skip the Lego Lounge tomorrow night and do the reveal thing live.
Maybe that may be something we have to do. If anyway, we're gonna be doing it on the Geek Show, so we're gonna be back again with all that.
Yeah.
So very cool, Johnny. Thanks again, man, for coming. And you're welcome to come back anytime if you want to.
Anytime, please, anytime.
Yeah. Also, hopefully, we can come back, reveal something about Captain America.
Yes.
In August.
A man after my own heart.
That would be cool. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining us. Until next time, keep it marvelous.
Keep it marvelous, guys.
Cheers. See you.